Hi you guys, so today the sun is out. That's very rare. As you can see, the kids are watching Boss Baby like for the 500th time. I can talk through the whole movie. I know every single scene, I know every single dialogue. So my challenge for today actually is to get the kids out of the house. Like, I'm coming with them, they're young, they're 6 and 3. I need to find something that they can latch on. So we have a couple of spring flowers in the garden. I planted quite a bit. I saw that the neighbors have some up, and all around there are some trees, like cherry trees and I think chestnut trees that are blooming. So I thought, why not make a scavenger hunt with flowers? They can look for certain colors, they can look for certain types. So to make this whole thing a little bit more fun, I made them a checklist. They love checklists. And I also have their cameras here. Like, this is for the 3-year-old. Santa bought this for Christmas. Santa brought it for Christmas. And this one as well. So this is a very old one that I bought a long time ago, and then Santa refurbished it and gave it the 6-year-old for Christmas. I have to get my story straight, I guess. So anyway, I thought we can use the checklist where they can see what flowers and what colors they have to look for. And then to document that they have found them, they make a picture of it or a video or whatever, some kind of proof. Let me walk you quickly through the checklist. So I have colors. The little one obviously cannot read, so I'll read it to her. And I have 4 different types of flowers. I think most of them are really known. I think my kids know what alliums are. They definitely know what tulips are, because we have been in Amsterdam in Keukenhof a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, I believe it's the biggest tulip show in the world. So it's close to Amsterdam. You go to the Netherlands somewhere in April and they have just thousands of flowers, every color, lots of displays, and they made a really good job in planting them so that whenever you come there would be one in flower or multiples. So you could see some that were already gone and they deadheaded them, and then there were some that were not ready yet, and there were some in full bloom. So it was insane to see such a massive amount of flowers. I was blown away, really. So that's just a side note. If you are interested in flowers, that is the place to be. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Maybe I put some colored marks next to those just to make sure the little one knows what colors we're talking about as well. And I think then I get them ready and dressed, and then we go outside. So let's see who will be the winner of this. Maybe it's the big one, maybe it's the little one. Let's see. I would say this is a challenge where they actually pretty equal, and age does not play such a big role. It's more about observing and looking and finding things. So it has this Easter egg thing in it, which they really love. So I hope they will be engaged and just like it and go outside, get some fresh air. I get some sun, and then we'll have a busy Sunday. So this is I think a very good plan, and I'll tell you how this goes and who will be the winner. Do you know how it works?
Oh, I forgot. It's like here.
I'll show you. So look. Yeah, you make a picture of all the flowers that are on the list. Wait, you first have to look at the list. So we need a picture of a red flower, a picture of a white flower. Okay, picture orange, purple, yellow.
I said here, red.
Then you make a picture and you can check it off.
Okay.
What? White. It says white.
Over there.
That's right. And then you take the pencil, you make an X in here.
I'm making a check.
Or check mark. Here, in the box. Here. In here. Check mark.
Yellow? She made already purple?
Perfect. Very good. See, you already got 2 of them. Wonderful. So next one up is orange.
Oh, I make this one. I make already lots of.
Hold it, hold it. Very good. Orange. Make the check mark at the orange.
Huh? How did I check?
Did you make a picture of the red one? Now you can make a check mark at red here. This can have a check mark.
Red.
Yeah, you did one. Now you can make a check mark. Here, in the box. In the box.
So, jetzt mach ich mal weiter. Jetzt suchen wir die Farbe. Hier wird also, das ist gelb. Gelb.
Very good. Yes, that's right. Yellow is gelb. This here, you guys, is the first columbine that I ever got. Look how beautiful it is. This is such a special flower. I mean, look at this. Look how it's like having those 5 in the middle and 5 outside, and then it has this really interesting petal arrangement in the back. I don't know, it just looks like somebody went really crazy with petals. It's so interesting to look at. I love this one. I seeded it last year. Somehow it went over. I never seeded it in here. I seeded it in a pot all the way across the garden, but somehow it showed up here, and this is the first flower I got. Good morning, it's the next day. So we had a blast with our scavenger hunt. It was so nice outside. We had the sun. That's very unusual for our area here. We're like close to Frankfurt in Germany, and it's cloudy all the time. I mean, we have mid of May, and I see still people wearing scarves. It's raining all the time, which is nice for the plants, right? You don't have to water them. So if you're wondering who won the challenge, I would say technically probably the big one. She finished all the tasks and she had all the check marks on her list. The little one started dancing halfway in the garden. So as long as they're outside and busy, that was the goal. And they were so happy. They were looking at all the flowers, and I mean, the bigger one is a little bit more competitive than the little one, but they both really had a lot of fun. The only thing that's really left now is to look at their cameras and see what they have on tape. It's not a tape, it's SD cards, but what they have on tape. Now you're filming.
Bobby, look.
What?
Bobby.
Oh, you first have to. Yeah, 1 second.
Look.
There.
Here.
Okay, and then use. When it says rec, R-E-C, that means record.
I did it already.
Okay. Make a picture of the white.
Yeah.
Oh, again?
Yellow.
Yeah, find the yellow.
I see already lots of orange flowers over here.
Okay, then let's find it.
They were by the white flowers that I made. Oh, I'm making this now. Check. Mama. Now. I made a picture. Now you're going back.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, you did one. Now you can make a check mark.
or X.
I'll help you.
What's that word?
Which word? Pink. Oh,
Pink
yeah.
flower. I made a pink flower picture.
Do you need help, baby? Do you need help?
Papi.
So how did this all end? Well, the scavenger hunt was a full success. I loved it, the kids loved it. Oh look, the kids are finally getting along. But we're watching Boss Baby again.